And you know what else, you guys? You know what else? I think one of Kamala Harris's biggest mistake was one she made with how she pitched herself as a candidate to male voters. Now, what do I mean by that? um a big part of it is this big grin, this big smile that she has, and this laugh and this smile. It's a negative. Look who's talking. I understand that. I am the biggest laugher. I'm the biggest smiler. I'm the biggest grinner in the entire world. I cannot be president because of that, right? Because in a country like America, right, where being president is such a sort of, as I have said, a masculine, male centric, male dominated, paternalistic job. It's an image, it's a job, it's a role, it's all of those things. But in particular, it is an image. It is an image. And I defy you to show me one president of the United States who grinned and laughed and giggled the way Kamala does. And I would say that even if you were to find such a man, men are not judged by the same standards that women are, especially women in positions of leadership. Nobody wants to see her beautiful, sexy smile all the time. Call it sexist, but don't shoot the messenger. This is fact. Kamala's whole persona for the most, I almost said the plupa, for most of her campaign is like she's running, not that she's running for president, but she's competing in a beauty contest like Miss America or Miss World or Miss Universe, where her smile is her winning ticket. She has a gorgeous smile. She has a gorgeous smile. But for president, it's not an asset. She needs to be serious. She needs to look serious. She needs to be an ice woman. Look, for example, at somebody like Margaret Thatcher, or even that woman, Angela Merkel in Germany, right? What do you see in these female leaders? How do you think they were able to hold on to their jobs for so long? It wasn't because they were so beautiful and had such a sexy smile. Men are very resistant to female bosses. Kamala is going to be the boss of every man in her cabinet. And as the leader of the free world, she's going to be the boss of a lot of men in the international community, whether we like it or not. That's just a fact. They look to America for leadership in Europe, even Africa, and to some extent Asia as well. They look to America to take a leadership role. And men are very resistant to female bosses and female leaders. You can get in there, but you're not going to get in there grinning and having the best smile in the world or the best outfits. That's for the wife of the, male centric machismo smoking man who wants to lead the free world, right? The spouse can do that, but not the president. Now, a lot of women are going to be very upset with me for saying this. That's why we are not today the winners of the presidential election. because we don't want to face up to certain realities. We don't want to face it. It is ugly, it's unfair, it's not right, it's all kinds of things, but it is what it is. Men can smile all they want, and men in leadership positions, they don't smile very often. And when a woman smiles too much and too big and too broad and she grins too much, they lose confidence in her as a leader, especially the leader of a free world. I'm sorry to say it, because look who's talking. I laugh at the top of my lungs. I smile. The only time I'm not laughing and smiling is when I'm angry. And sometimes even when I'm angry, I'm laughing. Think about it, right? Think about it, right? Kamala was too grinny, smiley, smiley, posy, posy, rosy, rosy. And all of those men in America who, 60% of them, whatever it was, who went Trump, even some African American men, is because they're looking at her thinking she's a girl. I'm sorry, right? Because why? Because of this big, I am, the Miss USA, Miss America, Miss Universe. I'm in a pageant. I mean, this is a woman with a pageant smile. And, again, I know that what I'm saying sounds sexist. I don't make the rules. Don't shoot the messenger. So that's another reason why she didn't get the male vote.